Hello and welcome again. I want to go over a few of the things that we've already covered. First of all, we did the landscaping of affiliate marketing. We did the amateurs versus the pro. An introduction to traffic strategies. My 4% review. I hope you enjoyed that. Tracking links and why they are important. And universal laws and why they're important, and paradigms and how they affect your life. And I should have put in there and your business, because anything that affects your life will affect your business. And I want to kind of talk to you a little bit about why it's important to have a structure in learning this stuff. What we did when I was in the Air Force for a good 12 years, and what they call OJT, on-the-job training. And that's where you're actually doing it, and you learn about it, and then you do it. There's no sense in just learning about stuff and then not doing it. The 4% challenge teaches you day by day, step by step, how to do these things, and then you implement them into your business. It's just something you don't learn in one day. It takes a little bit of time. You got to give yourself the time to do that. You learn from those that have done it before. That's how they're successful. You follow other people that have done it before. You don't try to go out there and see this shiny program or you see that shiny program. You just don't want to do that. You want to get going on your day-to-day plan that's going through you, and you go, like I showed you before, you go step by step. This day you do this, then you build on the next day, then you build on the next day. It's kind of like going up the stairs. You don't want to keep repeating. You don't want to start a new program. You want to just have one thing that keeps you focused. That's very important in this business, is that you focus. Not only that, you'll have a great mentor. The mentor that's actually been there. He's going to inspire you. He's going to instruct you, and you meet the rest of us. You're in the same group. You join the 4% Facebook group, and in the 4% Facebook group, you're able to communicate with other people. If you have any kind of questions, there's always people in there that's going to help you, answer your questions. And if you see somebody in there that's having trouble doing something and you know how to do it, then you can go ahead and tell them how to do it. And then you get recognized, and it's pretty cool. You'd like it. I did. And you go on for that. You have great support. You also have great support within the class, in the course, because there's a little thing down there, got questions, you push that button, the little thing comes up, and you type in your question, and then the support group gets back with you, I'd say within a minute. You don't have to wait, for an email to come to you or anything like that. They'll just talk, it's direct, instant messaging. So that's the 4%. Let me take you right to it. Log into my own account, and you'll be able to see the lessons and everything. Okay, I'm inside my account, and first and foremost, let's just kind of look around here. We're on the dashboard. Here you can see a bunch of different reviews of other people that have joined. But we're not going to. Computer's a little slow today. You can see a lot of people in here. Some of the people I know, some of them I don't. Interesting. You can listen to all their reviews and their success stories and stuff. Here you go into the community, and once you join, it's a good idea to join up on each one of these groups, because there's your Facebook fan page I was telling you about. You can join up on YouTube and Instagram. Here you can join the 4% community. there's 4 different groups there, 4 different communities that you can join up on, and each of these people will be able to answer any questions that you might have. Of course, you can go down here to this chat, and once you click the chat, you just type in your answer, and or type in your question, and within about a minute or so, you usually right away, sometimes instantly, they'll welcome you, and then they'll answer your question for you, and you can just carry on the conversation there. These are the different programs that we have, and he's got them all listed here so that they're easy to find. Look at that, even e-commerce if you've got your own store. Let's just look at all the programs. Some of these are free. In fact, he's got quite a bit of them that are free on there. There's your, let's get rid of this for now. SEO Mastery. It's a good course. Pay-per-click secrets. You click on that. Some of these, like I was saying, are free. Some of them are, you pay for them to get extra. It's information, it's courses. See, you can enroll right now and it's free. And some of them are 1 or 2 lessons in each one. Here, Facebook PPC Secrets. Now, wouldn't that be interesting for your traffic to learn all about? Here it gives you all about a 45-minute course by Adrian Morrison. And there's more on Adrian too. He has a lot to say about a lot of different things. He's a instructor. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's listen to Vic here in a minute or so.
Hello and welcome to 4%. My name is Vic Striju, founder of the 4%, and if you're the first time logging in here for the first time, welcome to the family. Very happy to have you here. Congratulations for getting here. You are in the right place at the right time, and we're all excited to have you here. So we have a huge community here, thousands and thousands of people from all around the world, all here with the same outcome, the same desire, the same goals, similar desires and similar visions, which is to become great, to elevate yourself above the common level, right? And become extraordinary at whatever it is that you're doing, business, in your income, in your life, in your recreationals, in the way you feel about yourself, the way you behave, everything, all the important areas of life. That's what the 4% is all about. So very, very quickly, again, if you're for the first time logging in here, let me just kind of give you a quick, overview here, very briefly, just kind of point you in the right direction. You're probably eager to get started, right? If you're a returning member, welcome back. So look, first and foremost, we have built this system with 2 things in mind: simplicity and results, right? We want to help you get results, become great, and results, obviously, is whatever you're here for, okay? So if you signed up for the challenge, which is a big popular program here within the 4%, you can go ahead and access your challenge to your right over here.
Okay, let's just we'll pause him for there. Let's go over here and look at the challenge. These are your core products over here, and each one of those, you pick them up as you go. But the challenge is the first one. That's what we're going to talk about today. So let's just access that. I'm going to show you what it looks like inside the challenge. Here he goes into more of an introduction into it. And just go right. I'll come back out of that in a minute. But anyway, see, here's all these success pills, and each one of these are for each day, and they open up after you've completed each one of them. Let's just kind of go into the second one here and see what it looks like inside there. So you'll see here that you click on the introductory. That one, there's a little long one. Some of them are pretty short, some of them are pretty long. But plan on spending some time in here, and the more you go over each lesson, each session, the more you're going to retain. So we talked about paradigms before, how to rewire yourself for success. It goes the 13 principles. This is a speech that somebody gave that's talking about the 13 principles of success. And then here Vic comes into a heart-to-heart talk with you. And then at the end of each session, what you do is you'll go down here at the bottom and then you mark it as complete. And then the next day, the next session will open up for you. Do not rush through these. I'm going to clue you right now. You won't learn if you just rush through stuff. You need to do the stuff that's in each course, in each session. Do it and make sure that you understand it. If you don't, you can go down here, click on the chat there on the bottom right, and that'll bring that up. But let's, I wanted to show you something else. Here's coaching with Vic. It's under shows. There's 4% shows that we have all the time. And the coaching is very interesting. You can go through all these sessions. Each time you do a session, you do a coaching thing. There's session 1, session 2, session 3, 4, 5. All these will be opened up to you as you go through the challenge. Let's just look at the first one here first, just to brief it, a second or two.
Hey, welcome to Coaching with Vic. My name is Vic Strizius, and I'm pumped that you are with me right here in this series that we're launching out for the 4% exclusive program for 4% members, aka you, right? So listen, we're about to get into this first episode here. Let me tell you what's going to happen here in Coaching with Vic, what this program, how it's structured, what the intention is, what's the vision for this program, and why we're doing this in the first place, right? So first and foremost, you are a member of the 4%. You came here, I assume, for the only reason, which is for you to get great, right? For you to get great results, for you to change your financial situation, right? Become a greater entrepreneur, become somebody who can write their own ticket in life. Awesome, congratulations, okay? So listen, I'm the same way. I'm in the same boat as you are, right? So here's the thing. You might be referred, maybe somebody else referred you to the 4%. Maybe you came, somehow found your way to the 4%. Everybody needs a coach, right? So when I was looking at what's going on out there in the world, so much noise, you can be bombarded with different types of information, and you don't know what to pay attention to. So I wanted to bring to you daily coaching sessions, hopefully not really long ones, maybe 5 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes tops, every single day, to be that coach for you that can help you get to, from where you are right now to hopefully where you really want to be, okay? So how we're gonna do this, check this out. Anything in life, when you look at anything in life, from humans to airplanes, right? Take a look at this. If an airplane is going to take off from LA going to New York, right? When it gains its altitude, the pilot is going to turn this thing called autopilot on, right? And autopilot takes over. Now, here's what might happen. What happens quite a lot is a crosswind might knock the thing off course, right? And as soon as it happens, that autopilot's job is to bring that plane back on track so that it reaches its end destination precisely, right? Listen, what happens in your business, what happens in your life, what happens in your world, in my world, and everybody is the same in the same boat is this. There is turbulence of life. There is turbulence in this world called entrepreneurship, right? And we need a coach. Every great athlete that you know, from Michael Jordan's to the greatest of the greats, right, in the world, every successful businessman or woman that you know, every successful entrepreneur that you know, everybody have one thing in common. They can be in different industries, they can be doing different things, but everybody without exception has one thing in common. They all have a coach, right? So the intention here is for me to be that coach for you, and this is actually one of the pillars inside the 4%. This is one of the main pillars in 4%, which is going to be daily coaching with Vic.
So that is absolutely cool, and you'll learn to really look forward to each one of these every day as you're going through the challenge. These are really awesome ways to think about, another way of thinking about stuff, and another way about thinking about your business. Join the challenge. It's not that expensive. It's just $49 a month, and you'll get so much more out of it. And if you don't like it, you can always quit, and you don't have to continue with it. But I've been in it for a year, a little over a year, and it's you'll never find anything like it on the internet. I wanted to go back to this one part right here. It says, you know, this is the $10,000 challenge. Once you graduate this and then you go into this part, this is the hardest one right here. You say, these are easier because there's, you know, you've already got all the basics and you're just adding on to what you already know. So these there's your $100,000 and then your $1 million. But after you get the $10,000 in sales, then this one here will open up for you. It's absolutely cool. Take the challenge and go for it, and really mean business when you're doing your training, and you follow through with it and get yourself pumped, because it's absolutely it's a great way to live. It really is. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. I'm going to do a video next week, or the next session will be in about 3, maybe 4 days from now. I'm going to do a training on funnels, and I'm going to show you what the problem is with some of these vendors. They'll put out a sales page, you try to sell, and then there's a little trick they do to you, and I think you should be aware of it. So, at any rate, look for my email, and we'll go right on back into some more training for you. Appreciate you. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.